Hey guys, what's going on? It's Carter. I want to make this video to address a question that I got shortly after posting my latest YouTube video, which I will link down below, talking about motivation. And so in the video, I basically touched on why it's important to identify your real reason or your true root reason for losing weight. Or getting into fitness in general, because that's what's going to keep you motivated when you're stressed out or feeling like binging or things like that. So it's important to have a clear idea of why you're losing weight, so you can always come back to it. But the question I got was around after the person watched the video, they did this and they realized that the only reason that they really want to lose weight is because they want to look good, and it's not like a health. They don't want to lose weight for their health. Necessarily. I mean, that's a good plus, but that's not their motivating reason to do it. They're really just losing weight because they want to look better, like they want to look physically attractive. And so I feel like a lot of people would shun this idea or tell this person that that's a horrible reason to lose weight. It's so bad or whatever. But I kind of disagree. I think that if you're wanting to look physically attractive, if you want to lose weight to look physically attractive, that can be a very strong motivator, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to look good, especially like losing fat and building muscle. Like, it can be an exciting and rewarding experience. The only thing I would caution against, sorry about that. The only thing I would caution against is to rely on physical attraction or losing weight to be physically attractive as your only motivating reason for doing what you're doing. And the reason is because what you're going to find is that if you're losing weight just to look good, you'll find that it's not as big a deal as you originally thought it would be. Because at first there are going to be people who are saying, wow, good job, you're losing weight, amazing, like you're looking great, blah, blah, blah. But eventually it's all going to die down. And then once that dies down, you're going to kind of lose that, oh man, that's why I was losing weight. Now I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do now. It's not as much as basically it's not going to be as great as you thought it was. And so in the beginning, it's totally fine to be motivated for that because you're going to get immediate feedback for your weight loss success. But I would just also recommend that you find other reasons for losing weight. And so, looking into your health, like embracing the fact that as you're losing weight, you might start to feel healthier, or anything else, like you might feel more confident. Like, there are many mental benefits for losing weight. And so just you don't necessarily have to go out and seek those things, but just be aware of them and allow them to kind of happen naturally. And so whenever I started losing weight, I started like most 16-year-old guys who are losing weight probably do, and I was really only concerned with being more attractive and attracting girls in high school. But what I found was, while the attention I was getting from girls was great or whatever at the time, the most motivating moment of like my weight loss journey happened when I was walking to class one day, and the high school I went to had like the main stairs in the middle of the school, and I was going up the stairs to get to I think it was my third period class or something. But I walked up the steps and I got to my locker and I realized I wasn't sweating or breathing hard, because normally I broke like a little bit of a sweat trying to get up those steps whenever I was 300 pounds, or I was at least like panting a little bit. Like, I couldn't have held like a comfortable conversation. But I realized I walked to my locker and I was totally fine. Like, I felt totally great. And I was, in the moment, I was just like, wow, this is amazing. Like, things that we take for granted, that as humans should be easy, but as we gain weight, they just become harder. I think that was just something that was really motivating for me, and I realized there's a lot more to this than just looking good. And so I hope this video was useful. Again, if you're losing weight right now because you are only worried about aesthetic things, just like looking good for others, know that it's okay, but just be aware that over time that will become less of a motivating reason for you, and you'll probably find that your health, how you feel physically and mentally, are going to become much more important. So if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you guys in the next video.